Coming up from bench to idle, we'll be throwing the progression in windmill where Taz will be teaching me how to get the motion correct. Stay tuned everyone. In today's schedule, we'll be doing a breaking class with Taz where he'll assist me with the windmill. Stay tuned. What's good everyone, we're back in Duddy and it's so good to be back there. And as you know, we're trying to level up the windmills, so what's next on?
Just get the windmill.
That's it, we just gotta
get it.
Just get it. Yeah, just a couple of techniques that we need to nail down there. Let's get right to it.
That's good. That's not good. Not good. That's good. Now, what I think we can do is, I think this. First thing is rocking. Yeah. First thing is making sure that we're not dragging and gliding with our arm and moving. Straight away. Second thing is having that right leg come down the sweep. That's how you do sweep. Right leg and your right arm. It should be sweeping at the same time as your arm's going down. That's all I can do first. Okay? So the right leg is up. Right leg, because your left starts like this. So your left is a bit higher, and then your right arm has to swing through. That's it. That'll give you the momentum. That arm will give you the graceful transition. Yeah? Go. That's better. But see, this is what you're doing after. You're doing this. And you lift your head. Stop lifting your head. Look. Now keep your head low. Ready? Let's go again. Go. Better. Now get your next one. And keep that right leg in. Keep that right leg through. Ready? Lift it higher. Lift it up one higher. And go. That's better. Go. That's better. Good. Relax. That was better. I really keep reflexes going down. Don't worry about that. I think you're not playing. Go again. Yeah, don't spin so much in your back. Try and spin too much. Just try and, I would say, it's kind of like, too fast. But 1, 2, and it's only a bit of momentum, so it's kind of like, you go straight away. Yeah. Nice. Yeah. Good. That was good. Go, spin. Wide. Ready. And go. But you're not using your arms, right? You're using your legs, so you can mix them together. Let's go again. Yeah, I'm trying to get them together. Get it. You're delaying. That's why you're falling on your shoulders. Don't delay. Go. That's it. Feel that? Oh! Feel that? Even though you dropped a bit, that's okay. Because you still like you drop like that much. Go! There, that's it! Ah! Okay. 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, that was better. That was good. Go again. 2, 1, go! Oh, that was what you still did too high. Okay, so again, you dropped it. Yeah. 1, go! That was better. That was go. That's better.
overall today's feedback. Today's windmill progression is all about getting the kick and the drop correct for the correct full motion. It all boils down to the body getting the drop working with the kick together to create that correct motion. Since the kicking leg on the right is too low, my right leg keeps hitting the floor, and so that's the aim before our next lesson, getting higher. Head must stay glued to the ground at all costs. Lastly, just do it. No waiting, this will rob the energy needed for the momentum. Alright, this wraps up the class. Still got a long way to go with the windmill though.
Not too long, it's just a matter of keeping everything in unison. So we're coming from a physics point of view, right? A standpoint. As a kid, you don't really focus on the technicalities, the logic behind it. You kind of just like, you just keep doing it, and then what happens is the laws of physics take over and you end up doing it and you're kind of like, oh, I got it. But really, you've got to practice in a very particular way. It's like swimming. Yeah. You know, once you figure out your buoyancy, you can figure out what you need to do in order to float well, in order to swim well, and you figure out what's best for you. Braking is the same. You know, if you're doing a backflip, you've got to make sure that you're jumping high enough, but at the same time, simultaneously, you've got enough momentum,
right.
enough power. And that's what's going to give you a good backflip. And windmill's the same. You've got to get that kick right, and that's got to be in unison with your arm dropping. And if your body's aligned with that momentum, with the alignment, the windmill can keep going.
So we've got to practice that then.
Yeah. So it's like a spin top, right? It's going to topple if my arm's slightly angled, it's going to topple. But if I spin it here,
that's how physics work.
It's how physics works. So it's all about physics. Breakers are not exempt from that law. Us breakers that's what we do, right? That's what a gymnast does. This is what we do. And so we have to figure out our bodies with the environment and with the laws we've been given. I know that's deep, but technique all comes from understanding that. And as a kid, you won't need to understand that. But as an adult, you kind of got to step back and go, why isn't my leg doing this? Why isn't my arm doing that? You got to kind of, my legs are heavier than that shorter guy. I'm more brawnier, I'm bigger boned. But I've seen overweight people do windmills great. So it's not a matter of how heavy you are. It's all about knowing how heavy you are or how light you are, and then adapting to those laws.
Alright, smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, drop comments down below. As always, thank you so much for supporting my journey. Until now, peace out.
Peace.